Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing another process video from 2017. This one is from March. You'll notice that I haven't made any process videos for February. Um, I just try to work with the space that I have on my phone at all times, and I don't want to let that get in the way of my documenting. So there were quite a few pages that I did without process videos, but I will share some flip throughs later on. So this is the very beginning of March. And March was kind of a fun month because my nephew was here by then. So a lot of February is going to be pictures of my nephew and him being born and things like that. Um, Lots of family photos. And so there will be some of that as well in March. Right now, what I'm doing is I have some screenshots of a text message between me and my sister. Um, we've kind of been going through a rough family year, aside from my nephew being born, and so it was some text messages that we had sent to each other that were kind of special. So I wanted to print those out and kind of put them in a little pocket. I like that this way they're a little more private, but they're still there if I want to look back on them. And, they're not secret, but they're not, just like right out in the open for anybody to read. So I'm not completely sure what I'm going to do with this. And this process video is kind of a funny one because I just have a lot of photos and I'm not sure where I want them. So I'll have to explain a lot in the end photos what I ended up doing on some of these. Um, March was also the month that we were finally kind of moved into our new um, place and getting more settled. Um, my dad and my grandma came to visit my nephew, and it was also Casey's birthday month, my husband's birthday. Sorry, birthday week. We had to celebrate a whole birthday week. So um, there will actually be a process video coming later of his birthday week spread that I'll share with you guys. But what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting up this title card. Again, these are really old, and I'm trying to find a way to use them each month. And this month I decided I wanted to cut it out, which ended up being very tedious. As I'm sure you can tell in this video, it's not very fun to watch and it's sped up. So it just took a long time, so I don't know if I will do that again, but I like the way that it ended up looking. Um, I've been trying to use the whole card most of the time, but I already feel like I have a lot of pictures for March, and since I already have that little pocket with the text message screenshots in there, I don't really want to stick the card in by itself, so um, cutting it out is the way that I went. You can see I have this sunrise photo also, and it's got a lot of black on it, but I was just trying to emphasize that we were trying to, do some self-care and sort of be more present, kind of with all my other process videos this month, or this year, excuse me. I just kind of wanted to show those things that we were paying attention to. So I'm hoping to put this March cutout word after all of the labor that it's cost onto that sunrise picture. So I'm just kind of cleaning up some of the edges and cutting out those like enclosed spaces on the letters with my X-Acto knife. So it's still not, flawless by any means, but I think it looks a lot better now that it's been cleaned up. Um, so also, if you guys see me working on this white table, it is legitimately a coffee table, and I think it's like 14 by 24 inches. It's very small. So if you see me on there, you should know that there's just a lot of things on a very small workspace. So right now I'm just using the small scissors to kind of push the edges of the adhesive around so that none of them are showing through when I stick the month down on this photo. So now you can see how it looks. I really like the contrast. I think it turned out really well. So now I'm just cutting apart a few photos, and this is a photo of my grandma with my nephew. And you can't quite tell, but he's kind of making this face like, "Who are you?" And it's just really cute, so I wanted to include that. A lot of my photos from that day turned out kind of blurry, so that was one that was not blurry. Just do what you can. Now I'm just looking for a project life card to stick in there. The one with the stamping in the back and the succulent is going to be in my video where I make some project life cards. So if you're interested in DIY project life cards, both of those stamped ones are in that video, so I'll link it below. I find that it's really fun to kind of stamp and make your own project life cards when you can. So I just use my Heidi Swap date stamp to stamp the back of that label from the other side where I also have the date. And that's Casey's B-Day Week spread there. I'm adding some more things to this pocket with my sister nice text messages. I like these gold and white letters. I'll link that sticker set down below. And it just says, "I love my family." And I really like the way that that looks. The March side is very simple, but I think I just end up moving on because I can't figure out what I want to do to it. This is Casey's B-Day week, so you guys can check that video out soon. But I had some more pictures that were kind of from B-Day week, but they didn't fit in that first spread. And so I decided to make a second spread because there was just a lot going on. We had some really crazy weather. It kind of went from being like 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 29 degrees Fahrenheit and snowing. So I kind of wanted to document the weather again and the snow that we got that was kind of unexpected. So these are from Crate Paper Snow and Cocoa collection last year. They're just the wood veneer pieces, and I really like them. So I'm always happy to find more places to put them. I'm just using my roller adhesive here on this wood veneer. And again, I'm just poking at it with my scissors to make sure nothing's showing through and sticking it down on the photo. I'm putting it in a pocket that I've just cut out, and then I'm putting the weather screenshot on the other side. The other pictures here are from Casey's birthday game night. It was a pies and ties party because those are two things that he likes a lot. We had a lot of good friends over, and also my sister brought my nephew, so that was fun. So there are a lot of baby holding pictures. Excuse me. He had a little tie on, which was very cute. So it was super fun to have them there with us. So I'm just looking for a card that I can kind of make a little title, pies and ties sort of thing. And I decided that I'm going to write pies and then put this sort of bow on there, which looks like a bow tie. And I should know better than to do this because if you watch these videos, you know that I hide my journaling frequently. So I don't know why I think this is going to look good, but I don't like it at all. I'm trying to make it look better, and it's not going very well. So I cover up the pies part with the bow tie and just flip it over, and now I'm just looking for something to cover up the very messy ampersand that I made. So I get really frustrated, and this is basically just how it turns out. I don't change anything on these pockets. I don't change anything on the first page, but then on the second page you'll see I added some paper and spelled out pies with some alpha. And then I made another 2 cards there, kind of a list of what we did for B-Day week, and then this little outline card that says "Love this life." So it's pretty simple, but I like how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!